Hi, I'm Deborah Stengel, founder of Sedona Soul Adventures and international best-selling author of The Journey to Happy, coming to you again from incredibly beautiful Sedona, Arizona, and I'm so happy you're here with me. In this series of videos, I'm talking to you about concepts from my book, The Journey to Happy, how embracing the concept that nothing is wrong can transform your life. And also the things we teach to help people have incredible transformations in their retreats with Sedona Soul Adventures. And today, I'm continuing my series of talking to you about my favorite spiritual movies. Movies that you might not necessarily think of as spiritual, but I'm doing this for two reasons. I love the messages these movies have, and even more importantly, watching a movie can very often just immediately make you feel better. One of the things I talk about a lot in my book and in these videos is how important it is that as soon as you start to feel yourself slipping a little bit and not feeling very good, and you know what that feels like, to do something, anything, to start making yourself feel better, like listening to music or petting your dog or watching a movie. This is one of those movies. It's called The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. I love this movie for two reasons. It shows how six people can all have the exact same situation and surroundings and have completely different experiences, from horrible to amazing. And I love the mantra of the young Indian character, which I absolutely believe, and just hang in with me for a minute and I'll explain what that mantra is. So the movie is about six British people who are in their later years, all incredible actors like Maggie Smith, all of whom are retirement age, and who think that they are going to stay at this beautiful, beautiful place in India for the rest of their golden years. And they get over there, and of course, the hotel is dilapidated and run down, and the plumbing doesn't work very well, and the food is making almost everybody run to the bathroom all the time. And so it's a completely different situation than what they thought they were getting themselves into in the first place. But what's interesting is to see the reactions of the different people. For some of them, the colors and smells and diversity and everything that's going on in India is for them fabulous and exciting and a real learning experience. For the others, it's horrible and nasty and dirty and awful, and they can't wait to get away. For the ones who are negative, they pretty much stay negative. For the others, it's a completely amazing transformational experience. And isn't that how our lives are? Don't you find that there are people who you are around that no matter what the circumstances are, they're complaining and it's never good enough? And then there are other people who are always seeing the good things and the excitement in what's around them. It's such a lesson in the fact that it's not about what's going on outside. It's about what's going on inside. Many years ago, I read one of Wayne Dyer's books, and he was talking about when you squeeze an orange, you get orange juice. So what comes out of you when you get squeezed? Complaints, blame, anger, or interest, wonderment, enthusiasm? Like I always say, it's always an inside job. And it's always about how you decide to look at things and experience things. Now here's the second part I love. The mantra of the young Indian man who is doing everything that he can to fix up the hotel, and he's in love and he wants to get married, and he's got all of these things just going on all of the time, but he's constantly saying the most wonderful mantra. Everything will be all right in the end. If it's not all right, then it's not the end. Isn't that great? It's so true, isn't it? Don't you find in your own life that things have a way of being okay and working out? Don't you find that most of the things you really worry about never happen? When we have that knowing, that deep belief that all is well, everything really is working out, and that everything really will be all right, It's amazing what that does to get through the trials and tribulations that are life. So I invite you to keep saying to yourself, everything will be all right in the end. If it's not all right, then it's not the end. Now, I understand. Sometimes just saying a happy mantra isn't going to cut it. And maybe you have a lot going on in your life, too much for just a little mantra. Well, let me ask you, how are you feeling right now? Does life sometimes feel overwhelming for you? Do you sometimes feel no matter what you do, you can't get out from underneath it all? Do you feel like there's nothing you can do about it? Well, I'm here to tell you there is something you can do about it. Your life can be transformed if you make the decision to take responsibility for your life and your creations. The way you perceive the world and the way you move in the world can be changed in an instant. And it all comes down to a decision. I see it all the time, and it's almost miraculous. It's all about moving the gunk and blocks that are holding you in disconnection and then moving you back into connection on all the levels: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. The specific ways are different for each person. That's why our custom designed retreats are so effective and powerful. So call us. Connect with one of our retreat guides. They can custom design a retreat that will bring you back into the energy and the knowing that all is well. It can change your life. So if you'd like, go to SedonaRetreatGuide.com and get your complimentary copy of the Sedona Guide to Spiritual Retreats today. Or even better, if you'd like to talk to someone about doing a retreat that will turn your life around, call us at 928-204-5988. And if you got value from this video, please take the time to like it, share it with someone in your life who you think might get something out of it, and subscribe to our channel. You can have the life and relationship you want. I know it.